Hi, I'm Jan Rezab, and this is Social Media Minute. Twitter Firehose is something that you have to use when you want to get a wider set of access data for Twitter. But most companies actually think that they also need the Twitter Firehose when they just need to download a few mentions and an indication of the volume of their tweets. And that's actually not the case. You need the Twitter Firehose when you reach over 180,000 messages per keyword per hour. Other than that, below 180,000 and below a certain sample of the Twitter's overall volume, you do not need the Twitter Firehose. And this is very important, and most brands actually think, well, I need a Twitter Firehose. Well, if you don't need it in 0.000 seconds, and you're not a bank that missing one tweet would cause a compliance issue of multi-million dollars, then you probably need an indication of the number of mentions. You need the mentions themselves. And most brands out there actually don't have the volume in a certain keyword to reach that number. So when you're thinking of, do I need the Twitter Firehose, do I not? You don't actually need it for most of the things out there. In fact, I believe the future model of Twitter is basically by them buying the company GNIP and by disconnecting all the other players from the Firehose, is a play where they want to give data as part of the advertising access. And we've seen a lot of deals where actually Twitter would make an advertising deal that would go together with the data. And that's something you need to understand as marketers. You don't need it every time, but if you need it, figure out, test if you actually really need it. Thank you very much.